I'm Megan Curry, and I'm one of the co-founders of Curry Girls Kitchen. Food has always been a huge part of my life and my family's life. From birthdays to holidays to Friday night dinners, Sunday brunches, it's always about food, coming around our family table and eating together. And that's something that I've always wanted to pass on and share and be able to feed other people and get them to have that love for food and being together and sharing that time while eating. From a very young age, it was always a love-hate relationship with food. I was always allergic to something, or I couldn't have something. It was always, no, Megan can't have this. And as a child, I tried not to pick up on that, but it was as I grew up, I just had a very negative relationship with food. It was always no, and so I can't have this, or I couldn't have this, instead of seeing how nourishing it could be for my body and how beneficial it was for me. It was just so negative. So when I was in high school, it was when I finally got so sick after eating whatever I wanted for the past 4 years, that I looked at my mom, I was like, I am willing to do whatever it takes that I never feel this poorly again. My mom did a really good job with always making sure it was the healthiest foods possible to try and keep me well, and she was always trying new recipes and new foods that would make me healthiest and make me happiest and feel like I wasn't missing out on those Lunchables or candy at the amusement parks or anything. So food, it was always one of those things where, we need to eat to survive, but there's always those foods that you want more than others, and especially as kids, candies or sweets or anything. And so I was very fortunate that I had a mom that was still able to make those foods for me that are so nostalgic with growing up, like banana breads and all these things, but that I could eat. After getting tested for gluten intolerance, my life changed for the better. I had never felt better in my entire life. I was healthy, I was vibrant again, I was eating foods that were making me feel good. Food wasn't negative anymore. It was so positive. I was learning how to cook for myself, and my mom was teaching me foods that were good for me and tasted good, and I didn't feel like I was missing out anymore. Like I found what was best for me, and that's I'd never had that before. Being able to eat something and feel really good about it afterwards, and also feeling like I actually wanted to share it with other people, because for so long it was always like I was eating food that wasn't like that, and now getting to a place where I was excited about the food I was eating and I wanted to share it with other people, and getting other people to be like, there's more than just white bread, there's like whole grains, have you heard of quinoa, have you heard of like all these other foods. It was so empowering to finally get my health back at such and it was so easy, just by eating foods, whole foods, which was really cool. I'm a home cook. I'm a chef because I cook at home and I practice. So I learned how to cook. Everything I do is just learning from experience. And I think that's what I love being able to share with people, is that getting over that fear of like, you're gonna mess up in the kitchen. I still mess up in the kitchen, but just keep trying and keep practicing, because you only get better with practice. And I think that's what makes me relatable to some of our clients and all these people, is that I wasn't trained, but I still cook in the kitchen and I make really good food, and so can you.